Okay, so now what I'm going to do. I got this all kind of figured out. Let's just get the neck in. I'll do some more head work. So the neck, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to grab these edges. Let's turn on my soft selection. And actually, let's get my panels, layouts, two panes side by side. Great. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to hit extrude. And you'll see that when I have multiple edges selected, if I do the extrude, I'm going to get some kind of overlapping. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and hit the move tool, pull it down. I'll hit G. I'll just switch to the move tool again. You can do that, or you can go to global mode, whatever you want to do. Whatever. Okay, let's do something like that. So I got kind of a back of the neck area. And here I might put on my soft selection. Bring this in a bit. Okay. And let's grab the front here. And again, you can do this however you want. You can do multiples at the same time, or you can do one and kind of trace out the edge of this. Okay, it just seems like I'm doing a lot of tracing, but tracing is kind of the easy way around this. Okay. Whoop. And so all I'm doing is hitting G and hitting... hitting the move tool. Hear my dogs in the background. Okay, and we'll say this is good. Okay, and that looks not too bad for now. Actually, maybe I'll do this one more. Okay. I'll just pull this down. Oops, crap! Crap! Okay, great. Grab all this, grab all that. We'll call all this good. Okay, so it comes down something like that. Okay, great. Okay, if I want to kind of join this up here, I could think about this a little bit. And what if I went something like that? Maybe like that. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. Very nice. We're going to line these up here. Okay, and so then what I could do is maybe I just want to figure out how this is going to line up the back of the neck. If I go and I get my insert edge loop tool, pop one, pop a two, and then I can grab my append tool and just quickly seal this up, and I'll just hit G, repeat the last tool command, enter. I might notice that this is looking like I want to join this up, and I'm thinking, well, you know what? It'd be really nice to kite right here. So what if I went and I took this edge and I took this one? And I'm just going to collapse those. Boop, there. Just going to go in and I'm going to quickly use the, I'm holding down Control. Actually, holding down Shift, sorry. And I'm hit Fill Hole. There we go. And I'll just grab my Split Polygon tool. There. Okay, so that's kind of sealed off. This area we'll come back to and I'll deal with it shortly. Maybe for my chinage area here, if I grab on this edge all the way to this one, I can maybe hit the little extrude button again. Yes. And so I've just extruded down. Okay, what do I think of this? Just pull it over in here a little bit. Yeah. And then I can go and append, so maybe I can append this to here. G. And I'll append from here to here. And Dora. Okay, slowly building in my jowliness. And let's see, what if I went and I grab this edge, and I grab this one, and I go ahead and I hit extrude? I mean, you can do this so many different ways. Okay, start slowly building your way out. I'll grab on my move a tool. Okay, that's not looking too bad. And you can see some edges might want to flow one more, say, through there. Got to make that noise too. Otherwise, it doesn't work quite right. And let's see, let's go and use my insert edge loop. And I'll pop a loop here. I'm just looking at how this is going to match through here. This feels a little bit off. I'm going to move that one there. All right, I'm going to put another edge loop there. Let's grab these ones and move them up a little bit. Yes. Insert edge loop. Pop a loop here. Okay, that's not looking too bad. And I just kind of, how do I say this? Just going in. There, I'll bring in the neck a little bit. I'm just kind of plotting out these little areas, and I just kind of fill in between them, right? I can go and get my append, and I can append my way from here to here. Hit G. Append from here to here. You see that this one here is going to be an N-gon, so maybe if I went in and I used my insert edge loop and I pop a loop, then I use my append, I can append from here to here, G. And everybody's going to have a different neck. Okay, everybody's neck is going to be a little bit different. And I think I'm going to append from, say, here to here. G. Repeat the last tool command. There to there. Okay, and we're getting into some funkiness here. I see I've got a little triangle here. And I've got... How many edges are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, too many. How about this? I grab... let's just go in and grab this edge. And I'll do that fill hole trick again. Holding down shift, there it is, fill hole. It lives under mesh, fill hole as well. Okay? I'm just going to take this out of here. And I'll grab my split tool. Split my way from here to here. Now, this one, how do I want to do this? What if I went from here and I actually that's how it's going to work. Trucka, boom. Trucka, boom. There. And then I went through here and I went all the way to trucka, boom there. That's okay. Okay. So anyway, it's sealed up and I'm all in happy quad land. At this stage, what are we at? 6 minutes? Okay, good. What I can do, you can see all these hard edges over here. Maybe I'll just go and hit normals, soften edge. Great. And I'm just going to delete my history. I'm going to go in now and play a little bit with the sculpt geometry tool. And let's make this big. Just going to use my relax again. And I just kind of relax these out. Oh. And you see that the relax doesn't actually work on the polygons on the edges, which is kind of nice. Okay. And... Oops, I missed. Okay, there, I fixed that. Okay. And now I kind of got what I want. I might go and start to build out that cheek again. I feel like this area here really needs to pull out a little bit, so I'll just go and hit Sofa Selection. Let's pull this out. And maybe there in the jowls. Ooh. Okay. And I can play with this for a while, but I've basically got my good old head and neck, and I can tweak it up and do whatever I want. Yeah, I might even decide that maybe his neck looks too thick. Okay, it looks kind of nice and thin from this angle, but what if I go to the front view? And if I look in the front view, you can see that maybe he needs to have a little bit of a thicker neck. So maybe I'll grab out some vertices, see if my soft selection can reach this far. And I can pull that out a bit. Okay, great. But I feel like I want to kind of make this a cartoony version, but I'm kind of going pseudo-realistic for this one. And anything else I want to worry about? What about my eye holes? Sometimes it's advisable to make this all quadded. Okay, so if I want to quad it, I might just go in here and I'll use my split polygon tool. There. You can use the multi-cut tool. You can use whatever you want. I just still have a preference for this tool. I can't let it go. Maybe I'm turning into a weird old man who just always likes his old tools in his tool shed. There. Those are all quads. And if I had to, I might pop a one through there or something like that. But that, for now, that's pretty good. Okay. Feel my history. And I'm going to call the head kind of done-ish. Actually, maybe what I'll do... let's see, what do we got? I got 9 minutes. I'll leave it here-ish for now, and then I'll do the mouth and the teeth like the last touch afterwards. So I'm gonna stop.